Hello loves, and welcome to this week's reading for Capricorn. This is going to be for the last week of May, and I definitely recommend watching these for your rising and your sun sign, since they are general readings, that we can kind of take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As always, if you enjoy my content, be sure to hit that like button below, comment, share, or subscribe. It really means a lot. Let's get right into it for our Capricorn though. Let's see what guidance our Capricorns need for the week ahead, what messages they may need. All right, Cap, we're gonna do one more good shuffle here. Ooh. All right, what do we got going on? One, Love Begins. Beautiful card. This is really hitting a lot of readings this week. 19, Light card. 2, Movement, Choices, and Decisions. Ooh, I'm gonna do one more. 7, Crown Chakra. All right, Cap, so I'm seeing it's like this light at the end of the tunnel. So a lot of stuff that you've gone through, a lot of heaviness that you've gone through, a lot of releasing that you've gone through of people, of feelings, of ways of being. It's been a very transformational season for you overall. And this week is like, you're still kind of pulling yourself through the trenches, so to speak. So there's still a little purging that's happening, still a bit of release, but you're beginning to feel these moments of stillness, these moments of peace that are trickling their way in. And it's really beautiful and nourishing for me. So one, Love Begins, beginning to fill your own cup. You've been trying to really take care of yourself through all of this that's happening, trying to really nurture yourself. You've been, in low points before, and I feel that you have way more tools than you have in the past. So you're really beginning to see how valuable that is, and that's just making you feel even better, because clearly you are more resilient and more equipped for what life has to bring you, because you've been doing that work on yourself. You've been committed to it. So it hasn't been easy. You definitely deserve, to pat yourself on the back and really recognize that you've come so far, Capricorn. Then we have Movement, Choices, and Decisions. So a lot of different ideas about what comes next for you. Honestly, I feel like there's so many different ways that you see yourself moving forward, and I really feel this sense of surrender from you. You are used to having a plan and a vision and really following through on that, and you're kind of at this point of, I don't want to make a particular plan in this moment. I want to surrender and see where life is going to take me, where life is going to bring me. And that brings me to the Crown Chakra card. So using your intuition to guide you there, right? Using these gut feelings, using synchronicities, using your connection to spirit, whether that's prayer or meditation for you, to tap deeper and give you that guidance and give you that clarity. What is that? Give you that clarity about what is going to come next for you, okay? Because it's not something that is really urgent to figure out. It's something that's going to be divinely given to you and shown to you, right? Then we have 4, Foundations and Achievements. Another heavy hitter this week. Makes me very happy. This is a great card. Obtaining the life that you want, the home that you want, the family that you want, the relationships that you want. So those things are on the very near horizon for you, and it is not for lack of effort. It is not just random. It is because of the hard work that you have put in and really working toward building a better foundation for yourself. I'm also seeing like the father wound. So some of you might be dealing with some of that, or have been working through some of the fatherhood wounding, and really reclaiming, if you're like a female that's hyper independent, kind of like feeling finally that you don't have to like be in this imbalance any longer, because you have healed so much of that. It's very interesting. And then 3, Heartache and Loss. So this is definitely the father wound again for me. We are grieving our fathers, or grieving the version of a father that we needed, right? Some of us didn't have that. We didn't have the support that we wanted. We didn't have the comfort that we really desperately needed. And it's caused us to live in this very, like I said, if you're a female, this really hyper independent energy, this boss babe energy, this hustling, intense, just like guarded space. And you know, you have to go through this heartache now to release some of that. So you're going through the grieving to soften you back up so you don't have to continue that way. I feel that this person, maybe they were a threat to you before, or they really carried a lot of emotional weight on your shoulders, but they're really not a threat to you anymore. And I feel that you recognize that. I feel that you don't carry as much because of it. So that's going to allow you to shift naturally. Then 6, material and spiritual prosperity. And I'm going to pull one more for you, Cap. 11, balance. Very nice. So material, spiritual prosperity. God, what a tongue twister. So being presented kind of with 2 different paths you can go on, which really just confirms the movement, choices, decisions we pulled earlier, the number 2. So you're presented with multiple paths, trying to figure out which way to go. And the only way you're going to get those answers is by balancing your inner world, right? Our inner world, when that is in balance, and when we feel like our mind isn't clouded with so many thoughts and our emotions are not being processed and they're just kind of like holding space in our bodies, then we will be balanced. So really focusing on your inner world, your thoughts, how you're taking care of yourself, and that will balance out everything else going around you. It will bring a sense of peace in your whole entire life. It'll have that ripple effect for you. So that's going to be important. And I don't feel that you haven't been doing the self-care and working to take care of yourself and balance yourself, but it's just a reminder to keep doing that. That you've had quite a bit of changes and a lot shaking up for you. So it's going to take extra self-care. It's going to take extra loving on yourself and nurturing yourself than you normally would. And that's just, you know, normal for what you have going on. So no shame in that. It's definitely going to help you move through all of these challenges that you've had and give you a little bit more clarity. So I hope that helps you for this upcoming week, Capricorn, and can give you a bit of guidance. As always, if you enjoy my readings, be sure to hit that like button, comment, share, or subscribe, and check out my description box below if you want more info on offerings that I have. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Take care.